Music is really important to us all, but storing your music is even more important, and that's where Really Useful Box comes in. And Mike Pickles is with us. Mike, there's a real strong connection between the company and music, isn't there?
Exactly, there is, and actually Really Useful Boxes is the world's leading product for vinyl storage. If you go to any of the European music fairs, you undoubtedly see a lot of people in the dealer community using our boxes there. That's because our boxes are strong, and these have been designed particularly for music.
It's really important to get the right size box, especially when you're collecting albums, LPs, 7-inch, 10-inch, whether you've got DVDs, CDs. It's really important to get the size right, and you do exactly that. So shall we take a look first of all at a box that will house your LPs, your albums, the 12 inches perfectly?
Exactly, and the LP is obviously the staple product for analog. I've just come back to the major show.
Wow.
That was in Den Bosch, but what's really great is it's the young people who are actually now coming into the collecting of music. This is by far our best-selling product. It's the 35-litre XL. It's the extra high lid so that you can see here that the LPs are easy to flick through, and you've got all these ranges. So my friends out there, please don't make fun of my LP collection. So we do have the 35-litre. This takes approximately 95 LPs, and actually the best seller is the transparent, but also it is available in the extra strong white, so we've got the benefit, and also in the background you can see it's also available in black.
The extra strong, I guess, is really useful because a lot of people do go travelling with their vinyl from market to market. Some people travel around the country if music is part of their living, like DJs, for example. So it's important to have that durability, and that's why you've got it in the white. But also, because that one's not see-through, it's also going to help protect it if people are going to countries where there's lots of sun and they're travelling outside with their records.
Exactly, so it does act as a UV filter, and actually, so when you got transparent you can see what's inside. The extra strong white does act as a filter out, so it will protect the vinyls from any colour deterioration.
I guess the extra height in the lids as well is really useful, not just for the albums themselves, but you know, if you wanted to separate them,
yes,
and you wanted to have dividers in between, you've got that extra height to do that.
Exactly, you do. And we're just looking here at how we've got it. So it was from the dealer community. The suggestion came for when you're using indexes, and if I look on here, the indexes to be organised, and then the top goes all the way on there.
Now, you said you can fit about 90 albums in here. So for
yes,
me, that would be really heavy. Although
yes,
it would be very well organised, it'd be quite heavy for me to carry from one place to another.
Now, what's interesting is that I've been doing the music storage for now maybe 15 years. Yeah. And what's happening, a lot of the dealers are getting old together. No one's getting younger, it's they're getting older together. And I've seen a marked change from the large boxes into the smaller one. So because of that issue of weight, we've got the same. So this is the 19. So what do you think of that weight, Janice?
I think
is that manageable?
That is manageable. It's a lot better. And how many can I fit in there?
So there you can get 45 in.
Okay.
Does it remind you of the DJ cases?
It does, yeah, like the flight cases you used to have.
That's exactly it, and that's what the size was done.
What's nice about that, it's easy to do because you've got that extra room in there to do so they're not all crammed in. You can quite easily go through, and if you are doing a record fair, or if you do want to find a record very, very easily and quickly, you can do that.
That's exactly. I'm looking at the size of it. It's
a 10
amazing
inch.
what you have. It looks it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So anybody who knows the value, please actually tell me if it's worth a fortune hidden away. So that's the 19 XL.
Okay.
Also the same as the other boxes, also available in the extra strong white.
Okay.
Also, if you like better UV protection in the black, and there's a
Nice.
lot of black darkness music, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know, the great for storing your Ozzy Osbourne there. Or should I say Youngblood?
Yeah, maybe. But it's also good, you know, if you're a DJ, for example, you might not want to take the white or the clear boxes into a nightclub where the lights are low and you've got the lights on. So using the black ones would be absolutely perfect for that. So it's good to have a choice.
Exactly that. And following on from the theme that we spoke about, so we've got the 19XL.
Yep.
We've also then got the higher version when it comes for, again, the actual on here, the indexes. So if we've got the indexes and the XXL
Perfect.
lid, and it goes into there. And these are actually becoming increasingly important, is the XXL. So it's great for if you index the items that you've got.
And we can make that choice when we purchase whether we're going to go for the XXL or the extra large.
Exactly,
lid.
it's just specifying on what we've got. So that's really that one on the LPs.
Okay. So let's have a look at some other storage. Of course, we've
Well,
got your
moving-
7 inches. We've also got storage for that as well.
So if we look at this particular one here, this is the 9XL, all the 7-inch. This is a great popular box on what we've got there. And once again, if you want to use indexes for these,
And there's enough room here, each side, and enough room to go through and flick like an index to find the record that you want very, very easily. And if you are a record collector, you know you want to keep them nice and safe.
so again, the extra high lid, so the 9XXL, if
Perfect.
you want to do the indexes. So it's
Yeah.
a very simple system. You've got really the best choices are the clear, you see what's inside, the white, the extra strong, so it gives that extra security
Yep.
when you're actually transporting a lot. Or if you go for the black, which is maximum protection against UV light, fading the ones there. Or maybe it's just because you like the colour.
Yeah, maybe. And they'll all stack on top of each other, the different sizes.
Yeah,
or the same size will stack on top of each other.
Exactly, it does. So which
Perfect.
is your favourite colour, Janice?
My favourite colour, I'd go for the clear because I like to see what I've got in there.
You are
know, glance
such an
over.
organiser,
I
aren't
am. Okay, shall we move on in
Right.
decades? And let's move on. In fact, maybe staying with the same decade. Shall we talk about? Let's talk about
This is
CDs
going
and
backwards,
DVDs.
isn't it? We're going backwards. So before
Okay.
the LP was the CD, here we are. This is the 18 litre standard product there. Again, available in the 3 colours we talked about. Great for the CDs. You can see there. Free
Perfect.
lens. You
And
can-
also, you've got your DVDs in here as well,
Ex-
so you can store them both together, or if you wish, all DVDs or all CDs in here.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
was surprised that you'd said earlier that you basically VHS for you and you never progressed onto. Or was it reel to reel? I think it was, yeah.
I think it was reel to reel. We were
Yes,
talking about that earlier.
uh,
Having said that, you might be able to store some of those in here if you do have VHS at home. But this is ideal. You'll see here as well, which is really cool, is when you're storing the CDs, you can see here you've got 1, 2, 3 different columns. So you're going to be able to store a lot of CDs in here.
And you can read the spines as
Yeah,
well, so that's
yeah,
perfect.
important.
Once again, available in the colour option, extra strong or in the black. So
Okay.
the choice really is yours.
Yeah, and again, they stack on top of each other as well. So if you do have a lot of DVDs or CDs, they're going to stack on top of each other.
Exactly. And
Okay.
then moving backwards again in time, what you've got before
I'll pop
that,
this down here for
we
us.
got the 3 litre, which is a smaller version for the CD or DVD.
And they're really
We've got
handy.
those. Exactly, they are. We've also got the 6.5, which is just really a double length of what we've got. So you see there, so 3 litre, 6.5, great for CD, great for DVD.
Yeah.
So we've got those.
And they look smart as well. It's smart storage that you could put away in a drawer, you could stack them up outside of a drawer and they're not going to look too unsightly. But with the clear, of course, you can always see what you've got. Let's talk about cassettes.
And then I was shocked. We arrived here and Janice said, what about my cassette collection? And it's like, I didn't realise that Janice had stopped up to just with cassettes. So she brought this amazing, look at, is this yours? Soft cell?
Absolutely. Good old Leeds boy.
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
In memory of Dave as well.
Exactly. No, that's right. And you like blancmange? They were
I
pretty good, weren't
do.
they?
I love to live on the ceiling, me.
Yeah. That's exactly. You've
very
got
good.
an amazing.
I know.
Oh, look at this one here. Jim Birkin live at the Bataclan.
Very good. We've got Tears for Fears.
Oh my God.
Because everyone wants to rule the world.
Yes, exactly. Oh, let's just have
Oh, the Smiths. Shoplifters of the world unite.
Oh, you've got an amazing Bananarama.
Oh, yes.
Get the greatest hits. Let's see. Let's just test you now, Janice.
Go on.
Let me just see if we've got it there. How does really saying something goes?
Do you want me to sing it?
Yes.
But we'll have to pay for it.
Come on then. No,
You
we
got me
won't.
really saying something.
something.
Can't do any more, Mike. We'll have to pay for it.
And what a way
Siobhan
to
and the crew will come
what a
for
way
us.
to finish it. So 6 litre cassettes there. Everything is great. So if you roll all that together, really useful products. Is actually a lot of the design emphasis comes from the fact that the company is crazy on music. That's why we've invested in the largest range of vinyl analog music anywhere in the world. We do sell to the world, and actually just make your selection. That's the only thing you've got to do.
Do you know what, Mike? Do you know what that was? Music to my ears.